Okay, stock count and inventory, Eagle 5, Snoopy Station. August 3rd, 2026. Herding. Tyvek house wrap. Rolls and tape. Poly sheet. Backer. Action pack, small action backer. Backer foam. Small action packer, DuPont flashing, tape, and tape and backer. Small action packer, 12-inch timber tack. Small action packer, 3 3¼ wide and 4-inch wide timber tack. Medium rigid, Sikaflex Pro. Medium rigid. 3M 5200, small rigid, Sikaflex 291 Marine, medium rigid, DAP black sealant, small rigid, roof caulk bunkhouses, small rigid, Tremco sealant, small rigid, quad sealant, medium rigid, acrylic roof sealant, large rigid, PL 100. Medium rigid, spray foam, cans. Zoom in. Large rigid, spray foam, cans. We got gaps and windows and doors and different types. And then medium rigid, spray foam, spray foam, something SS, guns and cleaner. And then great stuff, window foam for the guns, large rigid. Then we switch over to nails, large rigid, galvanized, loose, 3.5-inch galvanized nails. Loose, small rigid, 16D, 3.5-inch nails. Loose, 2.5-inch, 8D nails. Small rigid, 3.5 galvanized nails. Small rigid, 3-inch galvanized nails. Large rigid, 2.5, 1.113 galvanized nails. Large rigid, 3-inch rusty nails, not so bad. Small rigid, 30 degree, 3¼ rim shank, second floor nail gun nails. Small, medium rigid, 3.5 nail gun nails. Large rigid, 2¼ and 3-inch rim shank, 3-inch smooth shank nail gun nails. Small rigid, 2-inch 20-degree nails, finished nails. Medium rigid, 3¼ 30-degree nails, framing nails. Large Harding, or standard Harding, 3¼ 30-degree galvanized smooth shank nail gun nails. Medium rigid, 2¼ unknown nail gun nails, unknown. Large rigid, 2¼ ring shank nail gun nails. Short rigid, 3¼ smooth shank nail gun nails.